Hello and welcome back to another reading with me. All right, let's go ahead and jump in and see what wants to come through. Spirit messages we have for the collective. Whoa, for the highest greatest good messages of confirmation, clarification, guidance, and or reassurance. What have you? Only messages for their highest greatest good. Maybe a channel and a voice for that message. Yeah, I'll cut it and then I'll shuffle. Okay, you just saw it, like, that was such a mess of a shuffle for myself. I don't know what was going on. I don't typically get organized and shuffle like that, but that was very interesting. So something feels like it could either be kind of messy or chaotic. You might be feeling a little discombobulated. Something maybe isn't like, things aren't in order, routines getting thrown off, something like that. Okay, there's just a message there. We'll see if that carries into the reading. All right, spirit messages. Oh, first one out. Oops, well. Queen of Pentacles. We got the Two of Swords. Temperance. I just heard take your time. Like, take your time in, I feel like, I was going to say work. I don't know why. Maybe there's something you're doing in your job that requires you to take a little extra time to complete. You don't have all the pieces. That's coming through. You don't have all the pieces yet. So something about taking your time. You don't have all the pieces yet. So don't rush something. Also, with the Queen of Pentacles here, Pentacle energy is a slower, methodical, more structured, and it's progressive, but it's slower, it's steady. So Pentacle energy in general, right? We know that, like, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow energy, but Pentacles in general, it takes a long time to accumulate. Sometimes when you think about, like, money accumulation, it takes a while to generate wealth, to generate, success, to generate something. So I'm getting something here where take your time and slow down a little bit. You don't have all the pieces together yet. You don't quite have everything that you need or everything that you're seeking. So don't try to rush into something. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. We do love them 10 Pentacles. Okay. That's nice. Let's see, what's the next card? I want 5, so just one more. The Chariot. Okay, this is definitely feeling like you want to get going on something, but you are being encouraged to slow down. You don't quite have everything that you need. You're not seeing everything yet, but, like, slow down, moderate yourself, find some balance, the give and take has to be really equal. I'm getting a sense with give and take here, at least with this Temperance card, I'm getting that. There is a give and take, an equal exchange that needs to occur. Someone might be might be giving too much in a situation. This could be a relationship, it could be a job, your work, it could be a project, it could be really anything. I haven't quite figured out, like, what I'm feeling about that, if it's specific to any one thing, but because there are Pentacles here, I feel like this is something that's building gradually. It is placing you in a very abundant energy. Like, you're very grounded and stable in this energy as long as you're moving methodically slow. Like, take your time, because I'm really getting the strong sense here. You don't have all the pieces. You don't have everything you need. You're not seeing everything quite yet. This could be you stalling and, like, well, not stalling, because I feel like this is a rush energy here, but this could be telling you to stall out, to take a pause, to hold back, to kind of you're being blinded is what I say, is what I'm getting, is like, and being blinded to something because you don't have everything you need yet. You're kind of rushing into something blind. So there is a message that's coming through, is to slow down and don't rush it, because you don't need to rush. You don't need to rush to the finish line. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot here, I think that you do have this like grit, this determination, this willpower, and you are moving so, like, you have this gung-ho energy. You're like, I'm ready to go. You're revving up the bike. You're getting ready to move towards this abundance. I think there's this feeling here with this Ten of Pentacles, is this is not necessarily wishful energy. This is not necessarily like the desired energy. It's more of an embodied energy. Whether you have a lot of, financial wealth or abundance of sorts, physical abundance, material abundance, it doesn't matter. There's an energy here of abundance that you are really embodying, and you're leaning on that energy. You're really leaning into that energy to move forward. And I think it is coming off as like a rushed, super rushed feeling. It's like you're so certain of what you want and where you're going that you're trying to like rush into something and move fast. Like you have a game plan, but you just don't quite have all the pieces yet, and you need to slow down and temper your roll. Slow your roll, temper yourself. There could be things that are coming up though. Like, even though you're like, I have this game plan, I know exactly what I'm going towards, you are really feeling solid in yourself and what you can create, what you can do, how you can show up, something. But there could be hiccups, like small hiccups that are slowing your progress. I'm just kind of getting a feeling of someone who's like trying to rush, like run to something, and it's like people or things are like grabbing you from behind and holding you back, and you're like elbowing your way and like pushing through and like really running ahead. It's not necessarily a bad energy, like you're trying to force something to happen, but you're so excited about something that you're ready to just move towards that, because you're moving towards abundance. You're moving towards something really, really fulfilling that's gonna create something really beautiful for you, that's like filled with wealth. Really great. Hello. That's a nice card. Okay, we have the Emperor. So under the Queen of Pentacles, and in this spread, this could be you. You could be moving into an Emperor energy where you are establishing a structure in your life, a process, a system. You're creating order in your life in areas that you really need, because you see the end goal. You see something that you are wanting to attain. It's very crystal clear. And you're really stepping into this Emperor energy. This is like all the kings, very balanced. So you could be progressing into this Emperor energy from a Queen energy. Male, female does not matter here. It is simply just the Queen of Pentacles is a solid energy, very stable, very generous and giving, but also very nurturing. The queens in general, all of them are very nurturing. So you could be very well balanced right now in this feminine energy. So within yourself, the feminine and masculine energies, you are embodying more of this queen, this feminine energy, which allows you to be super creative. And I think that this is how I've heard it and how I kind of feel I understand it, is that the feminine energy, that divine feminine energy, is creation. It can be chaos. It can be, actually, that's not true. It's creation, and it's organic, and it's flow, and it's very beautiful. Chaos is actually the like negative, it's polarity of like order, but I guess that could technically be what the queen is. Not necessarily reading as something terrible, but things that are just out of order. It's just flow. It's just moving. Things are beautiful. Creation's happening. Fertility, like all the things, right? And the masculine energy is order and structure and systems, and it's stability. It's very, it's very strong and stable. And I think that when there's that beautiful balance between both of them, you know how to operate in both energies. And I feel like you're currently in this queen energy. So this feminine energy is really solid and stable, but also extremely creative and really like ready to just, just move towards whatever that goal is. But you're throwing fists, like just, what is that? Fury with the fire? I don't know. Okay. Random words are coming out of my mouth as a result of this energy. So with fire, there's a lot of creation, at least in the tarot. Fire is a very creative, passionate energy. It's not necessarily very clear here, but the Emperor is a fire sign. I honestly can't even remember what sign it is. I want to say it's Aries. Heavy Aries. I think it's Aries, but regardless, we're all the signs. But it's heavy fire, creative, passionate, driven, successful energy. So you could definitely be moving into this Emperor energy here. But also, I wanted to say this too before I got caught up in just random words, was the Emperor could also be an external energy. So we'll see what else wants to come out. I thought I just heard something not like audibly like here, but like I heard an energy. Something about like slow your roll. It could be that there's an Emperor here that's making their way to you, or they're getting ready to align with you, and if you're moving too fast, you're not going to see it. And it's not that if this is a person coming in for you, in whatever capacity right now, it could be that, even if it was missed, just hypothetically, even if this opportunity is missed, this connection, this person, they'll come back around. Because if it's meant for you, it'll come back around. And if it's not, then it's not for you. But there's an Emperor, there's Emperor energy here. So please clarify further, what is this? Wow, we got Queen of Wands. So this could be two people. This is fire, a lot of fire energy here. Queen of Wands is someone super passionate, super also flirty, but really passionate, exciting, knows exactly what they want, and they do not stop when they want something, which kind of gives me that energy there. So this could be two people coming in towards you, or you could be stepping into the Emperor energy. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. I just heard like the other energy that I'm getting out of this is that you're becoming a Queen of Wands, which is really allowing you to be more creative or fully embrace being totally creative. Rather than driven by money, right? This can also be driven by money factor. Like money can be the driving factor in something you're doing, especially with 10 of Pentacles here. But it could also be that, you're being driven here now, driven by this now as a factor, but being enabled to completely embrace being driven by your passions. That's interesting. Let's see what else comes out. And let's see what the strongest message that really wants to come through is, because I'm getting a few different things here. Also, it could be you don't see, if this Queen of Wands is someone external to you, it could be that you don't see this person coming in. You're not going to see them at all. It's going to be kind of side swipe. Not necessarily, not like a bad thing. The Hermit energy. Card 9, if that's significant for you. Also, the Emperor here is card number 4, if that's significant for you. Is there any repeated numbers on here? Card 7 for the Chariot. 7 is significant. And 14 for Temperance reduces to a 5 if that is also significant. What is that Hermit saying? Whoa. That's weird. Okay. Goodness. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is karma, fate, destiny. So something is supposed to happen. Either, the way I'm reading this as a direct correlation to the alignment in the cards here, like the placement, is that you are bound and destined for a lot of money. Whether that is you are creating your wealth or this wealth shows up for you really freaking fast, some way, somehow. Like definitely fated. Whatever is supposed to take place. I want to get one more. I'm really not feeling love in this. It could be, but I'm kind of feeling like, whoa. I'm going to take the one that flipped here. Whoopsie. Oh, these cards are full. It could be, what I'm getting here is that there is a destined connection with one or more people in a work opportunity or a creative, like project or endeavor. We also have the Ace of Swords that flipped out here. There is, to me, oh yeah, okay. So what I was getting earlier, the Two of Swords is that, and the Temperance here, is that if you're moving too fast towards something that you really want, and you're trying to like forcefully make your way to it, or you're just like so driven that all you're doing, you're like tunnel visioned and you're just like gung-ho towards your goal, towards the Ten of Pentacles, towards building, towards, you know, building success, building wealth for yourself, or something, some kind of goal here that I'm feeling, you can potentially miss an opportunity to work with someone or something that is destined and fated for you. And it doesn't mean that it wouldn't come back around if you missed it. It just means it would, you know, you'd have to go through some lesson in order to be able to recognize when that actually shows up. I am definitely getting, it's either you're becoming a Queen of Wands, completely stepping into being able to fully embrace your creativity here. I'm also getting that this Emperor, and I said it earlier, is that this Emperor is someone who's going to enable you in a good way, enable you to build that wealth, to be creative, to completely step into being this Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords is new ideas, insight, clarity, even new open, like new channels of communication. Someone's like, there's a new opportunity to communicate with someone, but normally it's like new idea, clarity, insight. Like the brain is just like, oh my God, I have so many ideas, I don't even know what to do. But brand new beginning in something. This Emperor could enter your life in a surprising way. It's not like, it doesn't have to be like a tower shakeup or shock or anything, but in a surprising way that this Emperor shows up and there is something that you're meant to do together or meant to create. And I think it is going to catch you off guard in a way that you're having to kind of introspect on some of the things that you want in life or something you're wanting to do in life. It's quite like a turning point in a sense. And this person is going to bring in, they're going to bring in a lot of new ideas. Also, when you meet this person, this could also be an organization. This does not have to be a person itself. This can be an organization or an enterprise, a business. It can be like an actual like entity of like thing. But when this person arrives or when this job, this organization or whatever it is, it's almost like they are enabling you to be so creative that you're like, wait a minute. Let me think about something right now. And like, it's almost like their influence is so powerful, and not in a negative way, right? They're not influencing you to do anything that you don't want to do or experience, but it's like their energy is so powerful that it influences you to go, wait a minute, let me think about really what I want here. Because it's almost like I'm so empowered and so enabled to actually have what I want, and I have an opportunity to completely change my course or like decide on something else. Maybe this person comes in and they're stirring up, they're enabling you to be so creative, and they're allowing you to, like, it's opening up all these new ideas. They're like, oh, I can't wait. I really want to create that. And with the Chariot here on top of it, you're like, I cannot wait to create. I cannot wait to do that and build that wealth. Like all these new ideas that have stemmed from this connection that's potentially coming in. As I said earlier, this Queen of Wands doesn't have to be you. It can be that there are two people coming in that want to work with you, want to offer you something. Could be a business and a hiring manager. Could be two people really successful. Something. There's a combined energy here, dynamic. And they are coming in. I think it's something that's going to make you not second guess. You're not going to like doubt or second guess something. It's like you're just going to think about something a little bit differently. Like you have a shift in your like perspective or a shift in your ideas. And you're like, wait a minute, I was going down this path. I really liked this idea. I wanted to do this. And then all of a sudden, something just like I just saw clouds parting, and it was like, oh, the missing piece, what you need is like, oh, that's what I needed. That's where I want to go. That's what I want to create or do. And it's all because this influence, it's more of like an influential energy that these people or this organization brings in, that you're able to go, wait a minute, now I know what I need. I know what I have to do. And it kind of changes and shifts things a little bit. But it's fated. It's meant to happen kind of oddly in a way, to build this Ten of Pentacles here. When this shift occurs, when this change or this opportunity presents itself, it's gonna happen like a flick of a switch. It's really fast. It's not like I said, it's not a tower moment. It's not like a big shock, huge surprise, ground shaking, shattering thing. It's just kind of like, oh, okay. But it does really clear, like the clouds clear, the sun pops through, and you're like, oh my God, that is what I needed. Now I understand. And you have the clarity to just really start to like chase that Ten of Pentacles, build towards that wealth. This Emperor and Queen of Wands energy also feels mysterious. I don't know why, it just does. It feels kind of mysterious and unknown in a sense. It's almost like you're not going to see these people coming in or this person coming in, this organization, this business. You're not going to see something, or it's another thing, or it's like it is there, always has been there, and you're just not seeing it. You're kind of in a state of like not seeing really like what's right in front of you, simply because you're so excited and gung-ho about what you were trying to do on your own. So something is going to show up for you. I do believe you're going to be receiving some support and some help from this Emperor and Queen of Wands. Again, could be you. You could be changing. You know what I want to do? Oh, Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. So it's definitely like a message. Typically whoa, oh my God. That was like a fumble. Okay. And there's the Lovers, but we're going to ignore that. So the bottom was the Page. This has a little bit of like this cup here with this fish kind of depicts a little bit of a surprise. It's kind of, and I feel like that's what that element is that I was picking up on, is there's this little element of surprise. It's kind of like, oh, there's a fish in the cup. Like whether it's a message, communication, or something. Yeah. I kind of want to get like, I don't know why this Emperor and Queen of Wands is very, like, it feels mysterious. Is there anything you can give me, please, to kind of give me a little bit more on these two energies? Okay. Oh, Judgment. Okay. So we have Judgment that's coming out. This is either also card 20. Yeah, 20. 20. It reduces to 2 if that's significant for you. This is kind of giving me that this is something that's like, Judgment's either coming back around from the past, something is coming back from something that you thought was over, dunzos, is coming back around. This could have been something that ended poorly in the past. It could be something that just ended in general. Like, it could have been you having left a job, and years later, they're actually coming back around, reaching out to you, and you thought you were just done with that company. And it doesn't have to be like you held any grudges or anything. It was just like you moved on. So it could be something like that. Judgment is also like, kind of gives the second chances, energies. So like this, okay, this is coming through. So like in the, sense of a job, if it's a job or a career move or, business venture that something in that space, you could have applied to a job, you could have sought out work with a company, you could have wanted to collaborate with someone, and it didn't work out. They overlooked you, they didn't, give you, maybe you applied a job and you never got an answer, or they denied you and picked someone else. Maybe, in terms of collaboration, they decided to go with someone else, entrepreneurial, freelancer, or even just, another company. And it was like they overlooked you, or they decided you're not the right fit, but they're actually like coming back around and be like, no, actually you are the right fit. You're like what we're looking for. So it could be something that's making its way back to you, but it's a hell of a lot better than probably what it was before, is what I'm getting. Got 10 of Pentacles here. This is like, if it is in a career, job aspects, it could be like the salary is like double what you would have gotten, or the salary is like, I don't know, maybe instead of like a $10,000 or $15,000 increased salary from like one job to the next, or even in a promotion, it's like a $30,000, $40,000 increase. It's like way bigger, and it puts you in a tax bracket that you never thought you'd be. It puts you in a salary bracket you never thought you'd have or make. But it really does, it does. It's enabling you. You're being enabled in some way to be super creative and to be super abundant. Very interesting. While this kind of helped clarify that, there's still an essence of mystery here, and I feel it. There's an unknown, and I think it has to do with this Two of Swords. It's like you're not seeing it, so it could be that energy is also blocking out what I can really gauge. But that's what I'm getting with the Emperor and the Judgment card here with the Queen of Wands, is that it feels a hell of a lot like career, job, work. But also could totally be something creative. Could be something super creative that you have no idea that it's going to be extremely abundant and really, really fruitful. And maybe it was like you weren't ready for something in the past, and now you're looking real good. This Queen of Pentacles, super sturdy, super stable, built a lot for yourself, and now something's ready to come back around because you're ready to be this Queen of Wands, or embrace this energy and snatch that bag. I don't know. What do the young kids say today? Get that bag. And for very few of you, this is Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There could be love involved. Not going to go into love, but there is the option for that. If you're listening to this and you're like, this is totally relevant and resonates for a love reading for yourself rather than career, then take it as it resonates. All right, I'm going to leave that message there. I hope that message was helpful for some of you, all of you, at least one of you. If you like this message or any of the messages that I've given in the past, let me know down below how this message resonated for you, how you liked it. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And until next time, thanks for watching.